delighted you made it to your 32nd year. Not that we had any reason to think you wouldn't, other than perhaps the perceived dangers of traveling all over Ecuador for years, and then much of South America recently.
We're so glad you made it home safely.
Indeed.
Dan, you have so many gifts to give this world. It's really hard to enumerate all of that. And you've accomplished so much already. We are so proud of you and really enjoy telling your story.
We hope this next phase of your life journey brings you closer to finding your path and realizing greater success, happiness, and accomplishment.
We love you dearly, Dan, and we miss you. We wish we could be there to celebrate with you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We hope you have fun. Love you.
My dear brother Dan, the older MacCombie, this is quite a special day to celebrate for you, my homie. When I think to the things I love and appreciate about you, two things stand out, among many that are uniquely you. The first, I think, is a family trait. I appreciate how you always give it to me straight. You don't sugarcoat, you don't fake it, you say what's on your mind, be it an opinion on a subject, or just you being kind. When I'm making a decision, I know you will not mince words, and I love how easily you express your appreciation of others when it occurs. The other thing I admire about you so much is how you seem to have the productivity magic touch. I know you always put in hard hours, but so often I see what you create in all of its power. From brown is green back in the day, to the drink that we now see in Whole Foods and Safeway. When I seek inspiration for how to make sure I ship, I can always refer to all you do to give myself a tip. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't recall how much I value you being my brother in all. From our projects to Nets games, picnics to nights out, I'm not sure what I would do if having you had to go without. Thank you for all that you've been for me, even though I think there's plenty yet that we have to see. We are still growing up, closer to the beginning, of our life together as the MacCombie siblings. So may your birthday be oh so happy, and for you be a wonderful spark. And I look forward to seeing you on your birthday at Old Prospect Park.
Hi Dan, it's the Couch here, checking in from Couch headquarters in New York City. We're here because we know that you're launching season 31 of your life, and so we here at the Couch wanted to do a retrospective of that life before you do. So hand it over to my couchmate Taylor.
I think my favorite season from your life so far, and my part in it, was when we traveled together through a lot of Europe, Japan, and it all started with you convincing me to join your RV 2 years ago for the burn, and we haven't looked back since. You're an awesome travel buddy. You're the best. I love you.
I think my favorite episode in our life together so far, you and me, Dan, was when we were driving up to Hudson and you were right there with me when I was coming up with fake animal names and you were doing the associated fake animal voices. I love that we're on the same vibe and same wavelength that way. Excited to have you in my life and looking forward to many more seasons and episodes together.
This Couch loves you, man. Glad to call you a new best friend. And my favorite Couch episode with you had to have been when you forced me to leave shit stains on our couch cushions from making me climb that mountain in Brazil on day one. I'll never forget that weekend, and I think that was the cementing moment in our friendship together. Thanks.
Dan, my favorite episode with you was when you spotted a rainbow outside our window on our way back from Hudson to New York. And then we realized it was a double rainbow and you made us pull over the car and get out and scream we're alive and jump and hug and celebrate life. And I just feel that just sums up who you are. And I hope that you can enter your 31st year with that kind of enthusiasm about life because we all do.
Love you.
Couch loves you. Couch loves you, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan.
Hello, Sunshine from Taipei. I was just thinking about you and your birthday, and the first time that we really had a solid heart-to-heart was walking around New York City, and you were giving me suggestions for Latin America. And you had this twinkle in your eyes. You loved to travel in a way that was so authentic and so raw and true. And so I immediately kind of fell in love with you. And you also knew Alexandra and went to Brown, so that was an easy sell-in. But over the past year that I've gotten to know you, I've been really blown away with your integrity and your huge heart and your desire to pursue things that are true. And I think that's really rare in a human, and I think that you're going to be doing so much good with the new gig, and I'm really excited for this coming year for you. So sending you big kisses from across the ocean, and continue to be the incredibly kind, compassionate, authentic human that you are.
Hey Dan, happy birthday. Do you recognize where I am? We miss you here at the Hub. I have a lot of favorite things about you, but to keep this brief, I think my most favorite thing about you is the ridiculous emails that you create. When you send out a mass email, like I found a gray hair at gmail.com, or I don't know, there were a whole bunch. There are always a whole bunch. That's really silly, and I love anything silly, so way to go. And welcome to 31. Can't wait to play with you real soon. Much love.
MacCombie. Getting a year older, bud. I don't really know how old you are, but I think you're old as fuck now. It's gotta feel a little shitty, maybe a little awesome. What do I love most about you? In all seriousness, you're just a genuinely good dude. Somebody I definitely want in my life, definitely somebody I look up to. You have a real strong moral compass, and it's not because of like the actions you take. You just sort of exhibit a general calmness and a general caring towards everybody you meet. I mean, you take a stand for what you care about, but you're not like a weirdo about it and try to make your agenda everybody else's agenda. You're just steadfast in what you do, and you put everything you have into making the world a better place. And it's just, what else can you ask of a person? You're also just like a bro. Just a genuine like good guy to get a beer with, and I fucking love that. I don't know, Dan, you're the fucking man. What can I say? The amount of years you have on this earth is really, you're doing good shit with it. So here's to another great one, bud.
I'm filming this for you in a metro car in DC because I don't care who knows that I love you. My favorite thing about Dan MacCombie is probably how much you care about the world. Every time I talk to you, man, you are interested, you're engaged in something, you are brilliant when you put your mind to something, and not just things, and not just the world, but people. It's obvious how much you care about people. And you have such a propensity for empathy and compassion, and ultimately, I just know that you are good. So I have really enjoyed all of our time together. I enjoyed being there for you. I believe in you, and I know that you are going to do incredible things on this planet, and I'm excited to be a part of your journey. I love you, Danny. Happy birthday, brother.
Hey, Dan.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dan.
We love you so much. Okay, one quick reason why we love Dan.
Because he's amazing and inspirational.
Yes, coming from the watermelon water girl herself.
Because every time I'm with him, we hold hands and he tells me something new about life that I didn't know before.
Because you're the ultimate teacher, you're the ultimate sort of learner as well, constantly searching, constantly asking questions about life and love and what you want to bring to the world. So I'm super inspired by you and your journey and your friendship, and you mean the world to me, Dan. I love you so much.
Love you, Dan.
Hey, Dan. It's Brenda from Shakespeare on the Hudson. And I feel like I met so many incredible people that weekend, and you were one of them. And I just wanted to wish you a very, very happy birthday. And remember to celebrate just as much as we celebrated that weekend. Up on the Hudson was, I think we would all say, such an incredible experience and sort of life-changing. And so I celebrate that moment with you and hope to celebrate more. Happy birthday to you.
Dan, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. You are the man. You bring so much joy to people's lives that every time that I'm around you, just looking at the smile just makes me a happier person. Your gifts that you give to the world are fucking outstanding, and you are an incredible person. I'm really excited to see what you're going to be bringing to the world this next year of your life. Happiest birthdays to you. Much love.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. MacCombie. Happy birthday to you. Dan, you're the fucking man. Always smiles, always positive attitude, always open, always adventurous. The best. Happy birthday, brother.
Buddy, happy birthday. We met a little over a year ago at a Daybreaker, and then I ended up at your birthday party knowing pretty much no one, and that's really where we got to know each other at first. And one of the things that's always struck me about you is how open and honest you are, kind of right off the bat. You don't really wait, you don't need to warm up, you just kind of are who you are, and you open up and you put yourself out there. And I think it's really amazing, and sometimes, yeah, you get hurt, but you just put yourself entirely out there, and what happens, and you know that you'll pick yourself up if it doesn't work out, and when it does, it works out so well. I admire that about you tremendously. You've become a very, very good friend of mine in just a year, and I'm looking forward to much, much more. I love you, man, and I'll talk to you soon.
Dan, can I just tell you something real quick? The couch loves you so much. So much. Happy birthday, my friend. Wow, we've shared some cray experiences together, haven't we, in the last few years? Burning Man, the most insane, life-altering 8-hour meditation session, ton of boom spiral gatherings, just nuts. It's a big one for you. Your transition, your exciting new things. Just like looking forward to seeing what you do next with that wild and crazy brain of yours. I love you so much. Happy birthday. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Hey man, happy birthday. Thinking about you, looking at this picture of you smiling. I'm hoping I get to see you again soon. Can't wait to spend more time with you now that you're back in town. One of my favorite people, so articulate, so intelligent. I think one of my favorite things about you is that you can go deep on any topic, and you hold your experiences as part of you, and you don't feel like you're trying to prove something to anybody. You really share things at the right time with so much wisdom, so much experience, and so much intelligence. Proud to be your friend. Have a great day, and I'm sure I'll see you soon. Love you, brother.
So one of the many things that I admire about Dan is just his commitment to community and to just an overall sense of giving. I mean, whether it's the one driving 12 hours to get to Burning Man or bringing us all upstate for an incredible celebration of life, even starting a church dedicated to bonfires just to get together and sing songs. I mean, I can't think of another person who's so driven to give, and that's why I admire Dan.
Hi Dan, happy birthday from Erica. I'm coming at you live from Williamsburg. I just want to say that getting to know you in the last few years has been really magical, and the more and more we spend time together, the more we have like vulnerable conversations, the more I really appreciate you for who you are and how much we have in common and your unique perspective, but also how fun you are and how sincere you are and special you really are. So I'm really looking forward to your 31st year and what's happening for you and all the shifts. And I'm here to support you however you need. Love.
Okay, happy birthday, Dan. it's your 31st birthday. You're getting almost too old for politics, so you better get it going soon. Yeah, man. Just wanted to say, I loved it when you came and petted me for an extended period of time. I loved spending time with you in the car a couple weeks ago. You're a really great friend, and you treat my dad really well. You're super respectful of, potentially awkward boundaries between ex-girlfriends and whatnot. And you always tend to do the right thing, so we appreciate you for that. What else? Yeah, we're just excited for what's to come for you this year, and excited to do another ski trip soon. And Burning Man this year should be a blast. Exactly.
Hey Dan, it's your birthday. This is huge. And for your birthday, I wanted to tell you a couple things that I've picked up while spending some quality time with you over the last few months. I believe that you have a really big heart. I think that you're incredibly generous. I think that you're insightful. And I think all the people who surround themselves, with you are incredibly lucky. And I'm lucky to have become one of those people. Also, based on an experience I had with you at camp, I know that you have fantastic costumes. And I hope to see more of those come out the more I know you. I send you a lot of love. And I hope that you just have an amazingly beautiful, wonderful day. Here we go.